Good morning, Thomas. Oh, Thomas isn't here. Thomas has gone missing this weekend. I don't know what he has going on, but anyway, shh, don't tell him, but I went shopping and I'm going to shoot a video without him. We don't need Thomas. We don't need Thomas. What I did is I went out and bought a whole bunch of hats. Now, the only thing I know about hats is I don't know anything about hats. So I listened to Tech's deep dive on hats, and I looked up a few of them, and I recorded going through some of the 180 hats I bought, and I inserted little slides if I could find anything about them. So if you're into hats, this will probably drive you crazy. If you don't know much about hats, come take a ride with me, see what we learn. So yesterday I bought 180 hats from a lady. Her husband died 3 years ago, but they had been truck drivers for 30 years. So for $75, I bought her box of 180 hats. I need to learn about hats. So the best way to do that, I thought, was to start. What I did is I took out some of the ones that were, I think, sports oriented. I'll do the rest of them another time, but I thought we'd look first at these, and after we take a look at them, I will then do some research on it and list what I found. So I have watched a video that Tech and Sports did, and he said you usually can't go wrong with a New Era hat. Realizing that I spent about 50 cents a piece for these, let's look at them. This is a New Era 5950. It's a fitted hat, size 8. It has a New Era tag on the inside. It's in good shape. Purple under it. So I'm going to guess this is Washington Huskies. This hat, it's interesting. I called him about it and I said, gee, I just can't identify that horse. And he told me to look underneath and see whether or not I could see the back of the embroidery. And he said if I could, that indicates that it's a New Era blank that was purchased and somebody embroidered after the fact. We'll look at some that aren't embroidered after the fact, and you'll see that you can't see the back of it. It's encased, I guess. So this is a New Era hat, but basically it's just a nice wool hat with a pretty horse on it. This is a Seattle Seahawks, Seattle Mariners hat. It's New Era. It looks pretty small. So I'm going to get something. Oh, Child Youth. That's it. So Mariners. And he said you can always tell if it's a sports hat because inside it should say something like genuine merchandise or licensed and have a picture of whatever sport it is. We'll hurry this up a little bit. Even I know that this is New York, don't I? This is a OC Sports. I thought OC Sports was going to be kid size, but this is an adult size, OC Sports. It has a little logo on the inside. It's in good shape. It's twill, and it's a, don't say Velcro, it is a hook and loop back. Oregon Ducks. The brand is Zephyr. Never heard of it. Good shape, twill. I don't know if it's old or not. I just picked this up because I kind of liked it. Swamp Light. Must be a beer. Dredged and bottled in the Cajun Riviera. I didn't know we had a Cajun Riviera. There aren't any tags inside. It might go as a novelty hat. The same, like this will probably be okay. It's a patch. It's steel. and it's made by steel, and it's pretty well made, lined, heavy, and it is a snapback. Napa Auto Parts, they usually sell for me okay. And again, it's an official Napa. Hat. Okay, Giants. San Francisco. Nike. One Size. Cooperstown Collection. And see well, I guess this is a sewn on. Oh, no, that's embroidered, and you can't see it back there. It's encased in the hat, so that means, from what I understand, that it was put on when the hat was made. I don't know what this is. It's an S. That's an S hat. And it has a name. I have no idea what it says. It says it's a 7 1/4 to 7 5/8 hat. It's a flex fit fitted. Here's another label. A U.S. patent, European Union, but it doesn't say anything about sports, so I don't know. It's a 210 fitted by Flex Fit, and it's 83 cent acrylic, 80% and 15% wool, and some spandex in it too. Something with a bowl. It says Nostalgia Company, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I don't know what that is. Mitchell and Ness. It's kind of dirty, but I can clean that up. Oh, and look at it. It says it's basketball. Okay. Still has the original tags on it. The Bulls. That's what it is. The Bulls. This one, I have no idea what that is. I think it might say Falcons, but I don't know. It's a New Era from the Vintage collection, which doesn't mean it's vintage, but look at, again, you can't see the back of the embroidery. MD Ink. The reason I put it in this box to look at is because it is a Nike hat. Looks well made. It's a Nike golf hat. For 50 cents, I can't go wrong on that. This is an A hat. Better than being an A-hole, sorry. It says it's original. It says it's a $59.50. I don't see any sports stuff on it. New Era. So it's a New Era A hat. Oh, Atlanta. Okay. I don't know if it must not be a sports team. Here's an LA hat. It has a baseball player on the side. It's a snapback. It says nothing inside. So I don't know. I tend to think it's authentic because it has a baseball guy on it. Could be wrong. T with a longhorn. Maybe it's the Longhorns. Texas. Inside it says authentic. Sure it is. It's 80 acrylic, 20 wool. Demand Creations. Have no idea what that is. We'll look them up later and see what's what. 511 Tactical. I picked this out because I've had really good luck selling the 511 Tactical shirts, and it's made by 511 Tactical Series. Hopefully that'll be a good one. Now this is kind of, I don't know if you can hear that, but that's a metal thing. Okay, it's metal and it's studded into there. It's New Era. I don't see anything else in here that says baseball team or anything else. It just says New Era. But it has that nifty SF. And it is metal, not plastic. Toyota hat. A pink one. I've always done pretty well with Toyota, with car brand hats. But there's no maker inside of it. Okay, this is a weird one. This is a Mickey Mouse hat. It's a Disney. And it says, press here. Well, I looked and there's no battery in it, so I'm going to put a battery in it and see what kind of sound it makes. I tried to look it up and couldn't find anything like it. It's obviously a kid's hat. We'll see. This one says, oh, Captain Morgan's. I just read a book about a guy who liked Captain Morgan's, so I picked it up. Parrot Bay, Captain Morgan's, Von Pock. Never heard of that. Von Pock brand. I have no idea what that is. It looks like a snarling dog with kind of an M on it. It's an outdoor cap. It's minor league, so the snarling dogs. And I'm going to try it on. I have a little head, and it does fit me, but I think it's more of a youth hat. The snarling dogs. Okay, this one just says Amalgamated Transit Union. Stuff that has union stuff and transit on it, transportation usually does good. It's called a fitted 7 3/8 magic. It's a magic hat. I'm afraid to put it on. I might disappear. Okay, here is NCAA 2000 Final Four. I think it says Indianapolis. It's a Falcon brand, officially licensed. So that's good. This is a Washington Huskies hat. This is on purpose. Tie-dyed, bleached, and mangled, and I haven't found anything about it. It's made by, what does it say? Headgear? Cap something, headgear. Okay, here, Carolina, North Carolina. It has a Puma on the back of it. And that's it. It's made by Puma. My table runneth over. Washington Huskies. This looks like an old hat. I think I can steam this flat. It's not broken. It isn't broken. It's a one-size-fits-all sports specialties made in Korea. Collegiate licensed. That looks kind of old to me. It's got kind of a ratty looking leather strap back. GR. Okay. Major League Baseball. CR. Got me. OC Sports. Again, I kind of think OC Sports are smaller hats, but I could be wrong on that. Oh, it's got somebody's name in it. Brandon. Way to go, Brandon. OC Sports. Youth. Okay, that is youth. So I've learned that when I picked up a bunch of hats because I thought, man, I've got it made. These are really good hats, but they were all OC Sports, which means they're usually for, according to tech, made for youth teams. Okay, here's Slot Car Racing, Tug Co. Motorsports, Simply Hot. It's an auto cap, 100% cotton. I got it because I remember reading, it has a little bleach spot there. It's embroidered and it has kind of an all over kind of thing with some flames on it. Again, we'll find out when I look this stuff up. Budget Auto Wrecking. I just liked it. It has some stuff all over it. It's a corduroy hat. It's an OC, one size fits most. Has a number 3 on the back. But it is, no, that isn't corduroy. I think that's just twill. R, Rainier. I think it's the Rainiers, the Tacoma Rainiers. It's New Era. Minor League Baseball. Small to medium. And it has a tag on it. So I don't know when she picked that up. Georgia. I thought, oh, that's a nice Georgia hat. And then my husband pointed out that it has a bulldog on the back. So I can't read the brand on that. It says toecaps.com. It's a poly cotton hat, completely unstructured. It does have stiffening in the front. It says, the world is yours. Why, yes it is. Kubota, again, I got it just because Kubota hats, any kind of those hats do well. It's K Products, and it's a cotton hat. This I almost passed up putting in my look at it box, but it's Roxy, and that says surf. I couldn't read that. And, you know, it's nothing, no big deal, but it's about a $15 hat for 50 cents, so I'll take it. The Vans, I haven't looked up the Vans hat yet, but it's an auto cap. And has a little cord on the front. Seattle Mariners, I guess. Genuine merchandise. I think I had one like that. It was Mariners. All-Star Game 2017 AAA. Rainiers again. Melonware. So we'll see. All-Star Game AAA 2017. Hard Rock Copenhagen. Yeah, I don't know. It's made by Hard Rock, and some people collect the different Hard Rock ones. Wade Cook Seminars. I thought, what the heck's that? I looked on the back, and it's a 1998 Seniors Championship. I'm not sure what that means. It's RAM, and it's made by Headshots by KC Caps. John Deere, can't ever go wrong with a deer. It's a basic hat, it says. But since it says John Deere on it, somebody will want it. Obey. I looked that up, and there's, I don't know, this is a kind of a plasticky, very heavy cap. It's made OSFA, have no idea what that is. Nifty little strap with, what is that, leopard spots on it, I guess. Mariners, again. EQC, don't know what that means. Just a Mariners hat. This M, I think this is Mets. I looked up the M. It's a Pro 212 Richardson. It doesn't say anything in here about officially licensed, so I really don't know. My table really, oops, is about to fall over. San Antonio, Texas limited edition. I liked it because it has a metal thing that says Polar USA. Haven't a clue if that's gonna buy me anything. This is an adult size Sesame Street hat. I don't know who the blue guy is. BATSU Studio Rockstar, Batsu Studio limited edition. XST, never heard of it, but it's colorful. It's all Chinese writing on the back, so I'm going to guess it's some kind of Chinese rock star. I don't know. Style that boys have a crush on a rocker. Continue that we suggest. I think it is one of those Chinese ones that isn't quite translated right. McDonald's, England. Corriente Saddle Company. Cowboys like that kind of stuff. Be Quick Apparel. Still has the liner in it. Roxy. Again, that's that Roxy hat that does pretty well. Yeah, I mean, not exceptionally well. Okay, this is, I think it's the Saints. But I don't, it says sports cap. It says header or Veder or leader. It's kind of neat. And I don't know, I think that's what it says. It says only the strong survive. Bill thought it was New Orleans team. Here's another A hat. Oh, it has a baseball guy on the back, so I guess it is an A hat. It's a New Era, 7 1/8 fitted, neat A. We're getting to the bottom of this. This is kind of, it's got a little hole in there, but this is an Old Navy hat that is completely wool, and it's small. Kind of nifty just because it looks so old. The A's official on-field cap, New Era, 7 1/4. I don't know what that's made out of. It feels kind of nifty. This is a wool feeling one. New York again. New Era, fly your own flag, 7 1/4, official on-field cap. I don't know what that means. Okay. NFL on the back. Is that a falcon? This is leather. That's kind of neat. That's leather. NFL Vintage Collection, New Era. I don't know. Feels kind of woolly to me. Titleist. Just because it said Titleist and it's the only thing in golf I recognize. Okay, this. I thought, what the world is this? On the back it says Stormtrooper. It's a Star Wars cap, probably not worth a bunch, but as I said, if I paid 50 cents for it, I don't have to get much. Okay, here's another one of these. I think that's New Orleans. But whether it's, oh, it says NFL? Yeah, it says NFL on it, on the side. Again, it feels really heavy. Headliners, snapback. Yeah, okay. Las Vegas. Has some stuff on the side. Las Vegas. Chaland. It doesn't say it's sports, so I think it might just be a Las Vegas hat. Can you imagine? I've got 180 of these. This is just a very small portion of it. This, believe it or not, is a Hannah Montana cap. Remember when Miley Cyrus was a nice girl? Hannah Montana. Gap. Yeah, who knows? Rutgers University. Still has the tags on it. It has picture of somebody on the back. Rutgers somebody. American Needle. Quality headwear. Made in Bangladesh. And it's licensed, collegiate licensed product. Here's a P, and it has a baseball guy on the back. New Era, 7 3/8, authentic collection. Who knows? It's wool. This is wool. It's not twill, it's wool. I wonder if it says that on here. Yeah, probably someplace, but that feels very woolish to me. Official on-field cap, 59.50 New Era. San Francisco Giants. Another baseball cap. Sports Specialties. Just a Nike hat. I like this because it harkens back to days gone past. Teamsters vote. Yes, they do. Okay, another Nike hat. I don't know what M Ink is, but it's a Nike hat. And it looks nice, and somebody may want it. Nike Golf. Legoland. And it's a Legoland 2014 hat. This, I don't know what it is, but that kind of looked like the Harry Potter thing, but it doesn't say that. It just says, that's hat. And nothing else on it. Getting down to the bottom here. Dope. I'm getting this for my partner, YouTube partner, Thomas. I didn't know they would make a hat just for him. Miller Lite. Infinity headwear, made in China. I think that was done on purpose. And we're getting down to the last two. Here's a polo hat. Anything with polo on it, I usually pick up. Polo by Ralph Lauren. Got the little pony guy on it, the little gold pony. And the last one is a Superman hat. Twill. Probably nothing special. DC Comics. Anyway, so that is those are the hats that I picked out because I thought they looked kind of sports or kind of interesting. The other ones I'm going to go through one at a time, sitting in front of the TV, and just kind of sort through. Who knows, there might be a gem in there. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to clean these bad boys up, look them up one at a time, and I will try to post later. I'll add on to this if I found anything really interesting. Anyway, thanks for watching.